So here we are at episode 14, or is it 15? It's one or the other. And there's still no table thrown. Still no table thrown. No one's thrown anything. Nobody's ran up on Jennifer yet. Yeah. No one's thrown the table yet. And I'm just sitting here, wondering when we're gonna get the table thrown. Like, when are we gonna get the table thrown? When is Malaysia gonna run up? When are we going to get the table thrown? I mean, seriously, like, when? But every week I'm gonna pray that we see their table thrown at their beach. Jackie and Malaysia, they doing their little homemade ass, facials and shit like that in preparation so they can get ready for Amsterdam, okay? They ready for Amsterdam. They ready to go to the red light district. They ready to see people fucking and stuff like that. And you know what? If I ever get that opportunity to go to Amsterdam, that's the type of shit that I want to see. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. So, in the midst of them talking about the Amsterdam trip, they talking about Tammy and how, Tammy's not going. And then they're talking about Jennifer and how she's not invited. And Malaysia ain't here for Jennifer, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, her whole thing is, I'm glad that Jennifer ain't invited. I don't want to be around her. She a fake ass bitch. She's a liar and she can stay where the fuck she at. But then the situation with Cece and Kristen come up and she was like, I tried to get Cece and Kristen to talk several times and it just hasn't happened yet. So now we're all about to get on a plane and go to Amsterdam and this shit's still going. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But Malaysia at the same time though, because I feel like I'm finna read your ass throughout this whole damn video, honestly, and y'all know she's my favorite on the show, but I got to call a spade a motherfucking spade. Now, you say that you've been trying to get them to talk, but at the same time, you're not being a good mediator because you're being very biased to fucking Kristen, the bitch that started this whole situation. And I just don't understand why it's all CC's fault that CC ain't fucking with Kristen. It's fucking Kristen's fault that CC ain't fucking with fucking Kristen. It's Kristen's fucking fault because she wants to be friends with the likes of Jennifer Williams. Somebody that tried to come between her and CC at the very fucking beginning. So I don't understand what the fuck makes that bitch so fucking appealing. Like, I don't fucking understand that. So, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna leave that read till later, okay? But Malaysia, you talking about you trying to get them to talk, you not. Because you placing all the blame, you trying to be the mediator, but you being biased to one person. Shut the fuck up, be the mediator, let one say their piece, the other say their piece. You and Jackie come along, y'all give y'all opinion and hopefully they can make up. That's how you be a motherfucking mediator. You don't just... I don't even see how you don't see what's really going on here, but it is what the fuck it is, okay? Like, this whole little situation with CC and Kristen is really getting on my everlasting nerves, okay? So, OG comes home to Kwame, and, he's basically telling her that he got something that he wants to tell her, and, they've been going back and forth. They've both been busy. You know what I'm saying? It's been very tense between them. A lot of distance been between them due to the fact that OG doesn't want to settle for less. But he wants to shack up with her. And she was like, although, he's not asking me to be engaged, the fact that he even asked that asked to move in with me without me having to ask him to do it is one thing. So I am very happy about that. It goes to show you that he's trying to make that move or whatever. I guess, OG, I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm not going to judge you for shacking up because, I almost was shacking up with a nigga before. So I'm not even going to sit up here and judge you for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. So, if that's the step in the right direction for you, then, go ahead and bask in this shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Maybe he'll come around to marrying you. I mean, if he can live with you, then maybe he can come around to marrying you and being with you forever. You know what I'm saying? Let's just hope that that's the case. Tammy is getting her makeup done. I don't know what she getting her makeup done for, but she getting her makeup done. And Jackie comes in and she just stops by to holler at Tammy before she leaves out to go to Amsterdam. And Tammy was like, I didn't want to go to Amsterdam because every time we go to Amsterdam, it's always some drama with me. I'm always getting into it with somebody. I got into it with Brandy in Puerto Rico. I got into it with Duffy in Portugal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a threat for some fucking drama when we're all together. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather not deal with that. I'd rather just deal with my home team right now and just not go to Amsterdam, period. I just want to deal with the fact that, you know, me and Reggie aren't getting married. And Jackie was surprised to hear that Reggie wasn't proposing. And you know what I'm saying? Jackie is all for Tammy and Reggie, and I'm all for Tammy and Reggie too. I mean, it's an odd combination, and I personally feel like I should be the one that's fucking Reggie and being with Reggie and getting a ring from Reggie. That's just my personal opinion. However, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like he really do love Tammy. I don't think he's there for the clout. I really don't believe that. And I do think that he really loves her, honestly. So I'm all with Jackie for being here for Tammy and Reggie. And hopefully they get it together and they do get married. Because at the same time, as much as I don't really fuck with Tammy, you know, we've all seen her rise coming up from where she started off at. Because, you know, just going back to where she started at, you know, when she came into season 2 and she was the girl that had the fucked up weaves and a fanny pack and the bad clothes and the bad hair and the bad nails and all of that stuff. And now she's been elevated, you know what I'm saying? And now she's doing other things, like she's hosting stuff. She got some shit on fucking Tidal. She's on she's a series regular with Octavia Spencer now. Like, she's really elevated. So I do want to see her happy. I don't fuck with Tammy. Let's get that clear. I don't fuck with Tammy, but I do like her more than the rest of these OGs from Miami. I do like her better than the rest of them. But I will say that I'm all here with Jackie when it comes down to Tammy and Reggie. I do want them to be able to work things out and just eventually get married. But sometimes marriage just ain't for everybody, especially for a person like Tammy who was married and things changed soon as she got that ring and walked down that aisle. I'm telling you. So, you know. So Cece, she's sitting down with, you know, Jackie and OG, and it seems like, you know, Cece has a better connection with Jackie and OG, and I have a better connection with Jackie and OG too, girl. I understand. And I just found out that OG is a fucking Aquarius too, so I do know why. I do see why I like her. I see a lot of me in OG. Stuff that I like about myself, and some stuff that I need to change about myself, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so they sit down and they talk, and Cece, you know, they're all happy about going to, you know, Amsterdam. But Cece is like, you know, my problem is with Jennifer. I don't really dislike Evelyn as much as I dislike Jennifer, but I know that she don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I know she got a problem with me, which is true. Evelyn got a problem with her, and she really ain't got no fucking reason to have one. Evelyn just wants to find somebody to fucking pick on, okay? Tammy ain't around to pick on her, so now she wants to pick on somebody else. A fucking bully. That's exactly what the fuck she is, because she knows exactly who to try that shit with and who not to try that shit with. She always fucking with somebody, okay? When Brandy was on that fucking show last season, she ain't want no parts of it. That's why they ain't want to film with her. That's why they need a bitch like Brandy on this show. That's why they needed Brandy and Sania to come the fuck back, because those are the two that they don't want. Okay? You want to pick on Cece. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just like Cece said, Evelyn gonna ride or die with Jennifer either way, so I don't have a problem with Evelyn. I just got it with Jennifer, but Evelyn seems not to like me. She don't like you. You got it right. She don't like you, and for what? She ain't got no reason not to fucking like you. The bitch just bitter and she wants somebody to pick on, and that's just what it is. So fuck Evelyn, okay? Like, I'm just over her. I'm seriously done with the bitch. Like, I find myself feeling sorry for the bitch time and time again. But that bitch is a damn bully, and she need to grow the fuck up and just bitch bye. You know, just bye, bitch. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Yeah, bitch. Whatever. Like, I'm just over Evelyn. Seriously. Seriously over her. For real. So, they make it to Amsterdam. And they're all on the bus, and they're getting ready to go to the hotel. And you know, I was sincerely and utterly annoyed by this scene. Evelyn sitting there with Kristen and Shawnee, and Evelyn just sitting up there talking cash money shit about Cece on the bus. It's like this bitch is fixated on fucking with Cece this whole motherfucking trip. She fixated on fucking with Cece this whole motherfucking trip. The woman ain't bothering you. The woman ain't fucking with you. The woman ain't doing nothing to you, and you steady fucking with her. Like, bitch, get a grip. Like, get a motherfucking grip, Evelyn, okay? You're not scary. You're not funny. You're not intimidating. You're not. You all mouth. And that's why you picking on her. And now she talking about, and Kristen, bitch, you sitting up here laughing with Evelyn and you egging the shit on, but you talking about how hurt you are because of Cece and what the fuck she did, and oh, she hurt Thomas and all that. But if you really want shit to work out between you and Cece, why the fuck are you sitting there allowing Evelyn to comfort this woman time and time again? Why the fuck are you sitting up here allowing her? You laughing at it and you telling her what to say and you egging on the drama. And Shawnee, bitch, shut the fuck up with your half-nosed ass. Shut the fuck up, because you really want a reason not to like Cece. You talking about Cece don't speak to you. Bitch, do you speak to her? What the fuck is your problem with this woman? Like, it just seems like y'all just trying to find somebody that y'all can pick on. And this is why I loved Royce. And this is why I loved Brandy, because y'all used to try this shit with them and they wasn't backing down from y'all asses. But see, y'all like to have people on this show that be up your ass and ain't gonna give you a run for your motherfucking money. I don't think that Cece is a punk, however, she is a bit passive. So that just gives them more leeway to fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? And Evelyn just don't like the bitch. She's so fixated on her that it don't make no damn sense. But she's sitting up here talking about she glad that Tammy ain't on the trip. You just glad that Tammy ain't on the trip because Tammy will read your ass for filth and get you to fucking together and might try to whoop your ass as one of the others. So you don't want them problems. So therefore you want to fuck with Cece and you want to be the one to pick on everybody. Because see, you know, Tammy was on the trip. You know, Tammy will be picking on you. You know what I'm saying? But in this instance, you know what I'm saying? You doing all the picking, so you want to be the resident bully this trip. Evelyn, have a seat, bitch. You like, girl. And Shawnee, you just want a reason. Like, you want a reason. And it just don't make no sense. That's why I don't fuck with Shawnee, period. I don't like that bitch. Point blank. I ain't never liked her. She's always been undercover messy and I just can't fuck with her. Period. So, when they get to the hotel, Jennifer bitch ass come up. And, you know, it seems like everybody don't want Jennifer there. But, you know, Kristen wanted there and Evelyn wanted there. But, you know, Malaysia don't want her there. Shawnee don't want her there. Cece don't want her there. Nobody else wants her there. And, you know, I'm all for it, y'all. This is the one time I'm on the side of Shawnee. I just got through reading that bitch. But, yeah, Shawnee. Yeah, Malaysia. I don't want that bitch here either. Don't nobody want to hear her whiny ass voice. Don't nobody want to just keep her lying ass off where the fuck she at. Okay? Don't nobody want her to be here, period. So, that was just that, okay? Back in LA, you know, Tammy tells Jazz and Lyric that her and Reggie ain't getting married. And, you know, they're both shocked about that, and they do think that she needs to sit down and just think about what she's doing. Because at the same point in time, yeah, you're not ready, but you got a man that is ready, and you can't make a man wait forever. You know what I mean? And that's just the truth. You can't make a man wait forever. At all. You cannot make a man wait forever. That's just not possible. That's just not true. You just can't do that. And a lot of men ain't gonna wait for your ass. Point blank. And you got a man that want to be with you. But I do get it, like I said, because you've had your moments with marriage and it just never worked out for you. And you just feel like when you got married to their father, that's when things began to change. And you don't want that with Reggie. But just like Jazz said, just because of what Kenny did, that does not mean that you need to let what Kenny did to you taint your vision as to what a man is going to do to you. Every man ain't the same. Now, it is a risk in your mind because, you know, I've been through this already. Do I really want to go through this again? So I understand you, but I also understand your kids too. At some point, you do have to learn to take a risk, and I think that's my problem with relationships. I'm so clouded by the things that have happened to me in the past, so when a good man is right in front of me, I don't know how to take that, and I run away. That's exactly what this is, so don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. This is my advice to me and you both. We got to stop letting the baggage from the past interrupt our lives in the future, because the people that's in our past are still moving along. They're still fucking up everybody else's life. And they still fucking up our life too, even though they not in our life, because we won't let nobody else in. Don't do that, Tammy. Don't. Oh. So it's time for dinner. And, you know, everybody's sitting there and everybody, you know, eating their food. And, you know, Evelyn kicks this shit off. And she says to Cece, you know, are you going to speak to Shawnee at some point? And, you know, Cece is all the way confused because she was like, what are you talking about? Where did that even come from? She said, you haven't spoken to Shawnee at all. And Cece was like, well, we did talk at the hotel, at the airport. We was all talking together. Shawnee was like, no, you wasn't. Shawnee, bitch, have you tried to get to know Cece? Like, have you ever tried to get to know Cece? You act like this is just something. This is what I'm saying. You put shit out there and you get your fucking pit bull ass bitch Evelyn to speak up for you. Bitch, if you really got a problem with Cece and the way she's handling you, then you need to bring it up. What the fuck? And you got Evelyn doing it. She don't mind doing it, baby. She all for the shit. So, I just don't understand why the fuck you feel like somebody got to bow down to you and speak to you and kiss your motherfucking feet, bitch. Why everybody got to speak to you? How come you can't make that move to speak to nobody else? And you already got a preconceived notion about the bitch anyway, just because Evelyn got a problem with her. So, I don't know. I don't understand why the fuck you sitting up here trying to play anybody. You already got your feeling about that bitch. You don't fuck with her just like Evelyn don't, and you know it. So, it is what it is, Shawnee. Stop it. Because you're really trying it, and you really ain't got no reason not to like this bitch. You just picking and trying to find a fucking reason as to why you don't like her. Have a damn seat. And then on top of that, you want to say that you apologize to, I'm talking about Evelyn now, you say you apologize to Cece about the whole joke thing. Cece already said she ain't got a problem with you. So what the fuck is you talking about? But then it comes out that Kristen was the one, that bitch was the one that came back and told Evelyn what the fuck Cece said. Now I get what Cece was saying. They were coming for her fucking job. They were lying about what she does at her fucking job. So she was like, let's make a trip to their job. Do I say anything about their job? I don't see how she can sit up there and take that as none of them work. Kristen, shut the fuck up, okay? And this is what the fuck I'm talking about. You are the reason. You are the reason. You are the reason. You're the reason. And you don't even see how you're, and don't nobody else see how you're the reason. You're the fucking reason. You're the reason. You are the reason, Kristen. You are. Did you even have to take that conversation back to Evelyn? Did you have to do that? But yeah, you want to say what the fuck Evelyn do to you. Not Evelyn. You want to say what the fuck Cece do to you. You are constantly showing yourself to be a fake ass bitch who want to be chose. That's what you're making yourself out to be. And I don't respect it. You're full of shit, Kristen. You are. You totally are full of shit. And until you figure that out, you're going to forever be a fake ass bitch. And the fact that Malaysia ass going to sit there and let Evelyn and Kristen and Shawnee attack Cece is full of shit. Bitch, that's supposed to be your family. You've been saying all season that you're going to have their backs regardless. But it just seems like you're choosing a side, which is Kristen's. You feel like Kristen is not in the wrong here when she clearly is, because she's the one that went back and told Evelyn this whole damn conversation that she had with Cece privately. And this is why Cece don't fuck with her. How come you don't see that? That's so stupid. All y'all ganging up on this bitch and Evelyn called this girl Lily and all of this bullshit. But if somebody says something about Chad beating her ass, she'll be somewhere crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got through crying your eyes out when Tammy came for your abuse. But yeah, you throwing out a racial slur at somebody. Okay, Evelyn, bitch, have a motherfucking seat. I'm just done with this bitch for real, because this whole little, she just harping on Cece. Everybody want to come for Cece and for this and that and this and that. Does she bother y'all? Are y'all threatened by her or something? Like, she does look better than half of y'all on the motherfucking cast. Is that the fucking issue? She does have a real job, unlike the rest of y'all. Is that the fucking issue? I'm really trying to figure it out. What the fuck is your problem? Seriously. Now, Evelyn is on FaceTime with Jennifer. And she's still trying to get this bitch to go on this trip. And she feel like, I just want my friends to, get along. Like, I want her and Shawnee to talk. I want her and Malaysia to talk. And I just want them to get all of this together. You know what I mean? And, Jennifer agreed to go. Evelyn just setting this bitch up for the kill. So later on, Evelyn has a conversation with Shawnee. And, she tells Shawnee that she invited Jennifer on the trip, and, Shawnee mad as fuck. And, Shawnee was like, I don't know why she's coming all the way to Amsterdam to have a conversation with me that I could have had in LA and that I wasn't going to have in LA and that I'm not going to have here in Amsterdam. I don't have nothing to say to Jennifer. And And that's just that. Like, she can stay whatever the fuck she want to stay. She can say whatever the fuck she want to say. Ain't nothing gonna change. She affected my life, and I don't want to have nothing to do with her. So she really wasted her time coming to fucking Amsterdam, and now you've set your friend up for the kill. And that's exactly what she's done. She set Jennifer up for the kill, and that's just what it is. And that's just my review for Basketball Wives this week. Honestly, y'all, these bitches know they pissing me off already. Bad enough we ain't seen the table being thrown yet. Now I got to sit up here and sit through everybody ganging up on CC, and it's gonna be Let's Gang Up on CC Part 2 next week. I know I'm gonna lose my voice talking about these hoes next week. However, before I go, be sure to check out On Lock by Danny Mac. It's a book by an author from my area. She's from my area. She's from Camden, Mississippi, which is like 10 minutes away from Canton, Mississippi, which is where I'm from. And she goes to my high school's rival school, which is Velma Ware Jackson High School. You know, she's from out there. And her book is on Amazon. So be sure to go pick up her book. It's called Unlock. You'll see the picture of the book at the end of the video. Yes, I got to plug it in for my people. You know what I'm saying? I got to support everybody around me. So with that being said, you guys, all my social media is at the bottom. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and share this video wherever you see fit. Follow me on all social media, like I said, is at the bottom. And also check out Quelly Q. I keep saying his Quelly Quell. I think that's the name of his channel. If that's not the name, I keep getting the name of his channel wrong every video. But whatever. The name of his channel, where the link to his channel will be at the bottom of the video. So go and subscribe to him. And when you do, let him know that Scotty sent you. And you guys, I am out of here. Until next week, I'll be back for Basketball Wives. And I'll be back later on today for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. See y'all later.